We begin tonight, though, with the biggest political development in decision 2014 so far. Senator Carl Levin, the longtime senator from Michigan, says he's not running for re-election.
24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Alvin joining us right now with what this announcement means.
Boy, there is so much about what it means, but initially what it means is if you're in your early 30s, you don't remember a time when Carl Levin has not been in the United States Senate. His seniority and committee chairmanship, he is the chairman of the powerful Armed Services Committee, have made him a high profile of the Democratic majority in recent years. Levin says there are a number of reasons he will not run. Many of them have to do what he calls, quoting here, doing my job without the distraction of campaigning for re-election. Levin was first elected in 1978. He is 78 years old. Before going to Washington, he served on the Detroit City Council. His brother Sander Levin has served in the United States House since 1982. There's going to be a lot of fallout from this politically. Already speculation about who might run for that seat that Senator Levin will vacate locally. Some have speculated about Republican Congressman Justin Amash, but right now it's far too early to know who on either side or how many will jump into the race, but expect it to be a spirited primary race for Republicans and Democrats. And it also creates a new challenge for Democrats who are already looking for a statewide candidate to run against Governor Rick Snyder. They're trying to find somebody with name ID, somebody who can raise money to run against him. Now they have to find a second candidate with the same credentials, statewide name ID and the ability to raise money, as Republicans will have to too. But one of the things that I find most interesting is whether you love his policies or hate his policies, agree or disagree with them, the presence of somebody who's been in Washington that long is going to be missed, and it will be missed by not just people in Washington, but people in Michigan too, because Carl Levin is somebody that everybody knows on Capitol Hill.
Right.
He does indeed.
Powerful advocate, not only for Michigan, but he was a big voice on national affairs.
Absolutely, and that Armed Services Committee it's hard to overstate how big Armed Services is, because that covers everything from our military involvement all around the globe to how we deal with our soldiers and the military funding and all of that goes along with one of the biggest budgets in the federal government, and Carl Levin has been a big part of that for a long time.
Republicans, too, probably see daylight here for the first time in a long time.
They may. I mean, it's going to take a while before we can say if anybody has a clear shot at this. We just don't know. But is it easier for Republicans to run for an open seat than to run against Carl Levin? You bet.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Rick.